Hello everyone, guys. We're gonna talk today about quality of the image from DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro. Such a long name, my god. We're gonna talk about image quality because I wasn't wrong. I was wrong for myself. You didn't know about this last time when I was doing low light performance. You can watch this video, actually it's very interesting. So you can just, I think it's a previous one. Yeah, I think it's a previous one. So at the end of this one you're gonna have also the link over there, so you can go and watch it. Today we're gonna talk about overall like a day light performance, and here also I was a little bit shocked because what's happened literally that when I was using normal I couldn't get any good results from this camera. Those are smart sensors, so they always have a little bit of noise. So like, you know, the processor is working in the background somehow to remove this, to correct this. I don't know really what is going on. I have like a weird feeling that DJI literally, because this is a new sensor, so I have like a weird feeling that DJI literally got this sensor from someone. I don't know where they are buying this, but I have a feeling that they just got this sensor and just put it in the camera, and they didn't even know what to do with the whole like software, how to you know, adjust everything so they can like use 100% of performance of this camera. I was so laughing from the performance of the like normal and LAG profile. Really is bad. I was like, how it's even possible? But everything is changing when we are jumping to this. Is surprise because I never seen anything like this in my entire life. I was having different kind of cameras. So the thing is, you have to go with DJI D-Lock. Well, it's not like a flat profile, I would say this is just more like a desaturated, less contrasty image, because it's really poor. It's far away from being anything flat, but the image quality is like you will jump from like, I don't know, camera from the doorbell to like a super something cinematic, like I don't know, Sony FX3. It's such a jump, it's such a crazy thing. I never like experienced anything like this ever. So when I was using like, when I'm using like regular cameras and I shoot normal, it's like you have the regular coloristic sharpness, so this image look nice. And when you switch to S-Log, for example, with Sony, then you have this flat image and you just grade it and everything kind of looks similar. Of course you have more option to play around, but it's kind of the same thing. And here is like, it's horrible. When I start zooming in and I saw how those pixels are working, how they try to, I don't know, render those colors, these textures and images, it's absolutely horrible. Well, I'm showing you already the footage, probably I think before and after. This is actually catch in D-Lock. So everything what you are doing with this camera, you have to do it in D-Lock, and I hope so when DJI will watch it. Do not touch this D-Lock. Do not change anything. If you want to add extra thing, just create D-Lock 2 or something. Do not touch it. Do not touch it, beg you. So normal mode is horrible. LHD is giving like when I was riding a bike and like I had like a trees like here, right? It was giving me like a seriously weird look. I cannot even describe it, but it was really weird. Like stretch, the colors were punchy but not accurate. Like fluorescent colors. It's weird. It's very weird feeling. So normal is normal horrible, and HDR also horrible. Only D-Lock And as I said, you are jumping from literally doorbell camera to something like really cinematic. Yeah, so I was like, you know, this is gonna be no for me with this camera, but right now when I figure it out, hey, this is pretty good camera. And I would even say that from my perspective it feels much better right now than the GoPro. Now the GoPro is chunky, like this image is like, you know, but it still was better than here, until I didn't discover the D-Lock. So, well, huge improvements, and now I have a feeling that I want to just literally use this camera, really, because it's so good. The image is so good, it's so nice. But use the D-Lock. Another thing I'm gonna tell you about the settings right away, because it's like, when you don't have too much of options. I was like, I was thinking to separate those videos to like 2 different things, but I'm gonna tell you right away what I'm doing, what I'm using to not have this jittery, because this camera has this jittery effect. It shouldn't be like this. So if you have like 24 FPS frame per second, you should be good with having shutter speed 150. But when you set it to 150, you have this jittery movement. This is like really bad. So you need to have 100, and this is actually, someone told me that, and yeah, actually I set it this way, and now it's working how it should work. So 100 minimum shutter. There you have automatic or manual option, so this is good. This is really good, because you can set it to automatic, and you can just set it to normal, whatever you need to. Here I'm going with equivalent -7, -1. I don't remember exactly the numbers here, because they are, I think, a little bit different than GoPro, but something like this during like a day, like when I have a lot of light. But when I'm going like doing like a night shot, so I have like a second profile, I'm going with +7 actually, because DJI is doing this thing that they literally, when you jump from the light to shadow, they try to go very strongly to this, you know, the brightest point, and keep it this way, so they don't like show the noise, you know, too much. So you have to like leave the equivalent a little bit to have everything under control. ISO with D-Locks Max you have 12,800. The most usable for me from my perspective, and I was like editing a little bit in DaVinci, is 6,400, but you can use 12,800 and is also okay. But if you wanna this noise to be like in control, 6,400 is the best option. The magical things are 2 actually adjustments, and you have a texture and noise reduction. Texture -2, I'm telling you right away, because it's doing also like a kind of average work, and the noise reduction is set on -1. So I'm keeping this -1. I'm not going -2, because okay, let's go there, because with -1 what I have is that it's taking a little bit this noise from the image, because if you're gonna go -2, you're gonna see this noise, like a little noise going on, like a, you know, little ants everywhere. So this -1 is actually good. So -2 texture, -1 for the noise reduction. ISO, well, 6,400 is for me. So you can actually set ISO as a you know, permanent fixed number, and we can go with the adjustable, so for example from 100 to 6,400. So this is really good that something like this is in Action 5 Pro. And that's basically all adjustments. So during like a night shot, only thing that I'm changing here is the equivalent. So that's why I have the 2 different profiles. You can actually you know, go up and set these 2 profiles, and that's all you can do really with those settings. You have this some other options, but like from my perspective for now, pointless. So yeah, really good camera, really good performance. I don't deny that I was wrong, but like I was wrong because kind of I was right, because how this can be bad in a normal mode so badly, and then you are jumping to D-Log and it's like, whoa, it's completely different camera. But it is true. So yeah, I can recommend it. Really good camera, really good camera. Only one thing what I would like to have is that in GoPro I have this option to like change to linear mode, so they like zooming in a little bit and cropping, so you have this option to you have this like more frame, like you have this medium shot image. Here I have to like adjust the zoom, but even if I adjust the zoom and I say the profile, it didn't save me the like zoom amount 1.2, and this is kind of, you know, annoying thing. I would like to have that option, so DJI change it. If I wanna change save the zoom also with the profile, I should be able to. And another thing is that, well, 5.3K, it's doing the difference. It's doing the difference. It's doing the difference. The sharpness on GoPro, well, it is in the, like a better lighting conditions. Well, it's surprisingly good. But here is more cinematic, so I prefer this one. Although 5.3K here in Action 5 Pro should be available. So that's it. That's it. We don't need lights right now, Bella, come on. I'm waiting for my, I have to fuel my car. Price is going up. Bella, I have to clean my Bella, and Bella is perfect shape for now, as you see. Bella. So that's it, guys. You know everything. Do I recommend overall action camera and this camera? You need to have action camera, and the thing is that with GoPro you're gonna lose files, because you're gonna lose files. So you don't want to lose files. Trust me, you don't want to lose files. I don't want to lose files anymore. I was so angry every time I had the same thing all the time when I was like pressing this record, and I was like, you know, try to stop recording, and I was like, do we have this shot really? And it's so many times, and every time I was turning on this camera, first thing I was thinking about, do we gonna have this shot saved? That is dumb as hell. So with DJI we don't have that issue. Right now I never got this camera overheat. It can be a little bit warmer, but even right now 40 minutes and it's like 0 temperature. That's why I'm thinking also they didn't give us 5.3K, because this is gonna, you know, render a little bit more image and, you know, sharpen the whole processing, whatever. This will not be, you know, the best option for them, because this is gonna cause overheating. So maybe that's why they went a little bit safer way. But I would like to have it, and I would like to fix those issues with neutral and LG, and also will be nice if they will be able to improve a little bit overall sharpness in the D-Log, because it's a bit poor. And that will be it. I think that audio quality, well, we talk about image, but I will say also audio quality from this camera, it's phenomenal. It's like a shotgun mic, a good class shotgun mic. The battery performance, guys, I'm talking 50 minutes. If I will record on GoPro, I will have like a medium of the battery, or even more dead. So really performance with the battery life, insane. Also this 47 gigs of RAM, also insane thing. Like really, this is insane, guys. I very often forgot about, you know, putting the card inside, and now I am literally safe. This is like a sweet spot. The shotgun mic is here, like shotgun. The microphone has this quality of the shotgun mic, the storage, the battery, and the image quality is also great. So it's for 380, how much this camera costs? Something around $380, right? And yeah, so it's really a bargain. So guys, if you want to have this kind of camera and you like using action cameras, I think is a time where I can easily say that you literally should switch to DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro, because it's completely different thing, and it's very usable, it's very reliable, and those screens front and the back outstanding, literally outstanding. So if you don't have, and even if you have camera like a latest generation, I think you should go with the new one. I think you should go with the new one. I'm surprised. I love this camera right now, although I would like them to improve a little bit this image quality, or give us a little bit options like with the more flat profiles, and also if they will fix the normal and the LLG, that would be great. Although for me D-Log is insanely easy to grade, because I just pull down some shadows, really pull up some brightness, add a little bit of saturation. I can play a little bit with orange, you know, I change the red to orange to have like a little bit orangey feeling, and that's basically it. Super simple. So you don't have to be a crazy magical person and have an amazing knowledge to not be able to do this. So yeah, and I think also maybe the software from DJI also has this option to grade it quickly. So really highly recommend you guys. If you like this video, guys, like and subscribe, stay with me, and please link down below, click it and buy it if you like. So that will be it for today. I will see you in the next one. See ya.